Hello everyone, my name is Darren Weaver. I am a video game tester for Dreamworld Game Studios here in San Diego. Have you ever imagined getting paid to play video games? It sounds like a lot of fun, but many of us gamers get paid, well, to spend time on various consoles, the latest games. It can also be a lot of fun, but also a lot of work. As a gamer, you are considered the foot soldiers of this group, whereas the producers and designers are the officers. You as a game tester are given all the basic information of the latest video games you are playing. Video game testers are like foot soldiers. They are the ones that the video game producers and designers test out their games with, whereas the producer and designers are like the officers. They tell the game tester which games they want tested out. A lot of times the testers are the last person to be viewing the game, but nevertheless, game testers still have the right their reports to the game producers and designers. Video game testers have a view of basic information that the producer or designer of the game has created. Game tester must then play the game many times over to find clues and bugs throughout the video game. As a game designer and producer, it is very important that the game tester, they make the video game easy to use, friendly, and fun. As a game tester, you don't want to be negative about the game. As a game tester, you want to have a positive experience throughout the testing phase of the video game. You and your fellow gamers get together and try out the game as different people. For each game test, it is different experience, but never the same problem for each new game. As the test, you have to look at many different areas of the game. You have to look for many of the clues, colors, props, characters, place, and storylines in the games. Testing games is not always easy. To a lot of people, they think of the term testing as like someone sitting playing games all day long. It sounds like fun and easy. It can be a lot of fun in the long run, but often feels like work and definitely isn't easy. Many times game testers have to play the games repeatedly to the same section of the game over and over and over again. The fun of playing it can sometimes wear thin. Video game testers have to become computer illiterate. You may have to be called to test a computer game so that you must be able to install all the components to the games or consoles. As a video game tester, in the development aspect of the job, you ask yourself why the producer or game designer wants the game made this way. A lot of times there are different ways that the game designer wants the game to be played or up to their standards. As a video game tester, in the production aspect, you, the game tester, find bugs and report them, but most of the time it is just a simple adjustment of the game to fix. You will be called into meetings which the team will discuss about the problems of the game. As the video game tester in the marketing and sales aspect, you are often called to check on text on the packages and in the manuals. The hardware will need to be in accurate specifications, so most of the product claims. The game tester will from time to time have to scrap bugs from the game in order to make the deadline for the game to be out in the public. As the video game tester in customer service aspect, you will be called back to help the public with their games and their hardware from time to time. As a video game tester in the manufacturing aspect, you as a tester will come to find out that it is harder to make the cover of the packages and manuals than it does for the CDs. You will sometimes have to report the editing of the game to the producer and designer of the game. You as a game tester in the designer aspect, you play the game to look for the bugs, but most likely encounter aspects of the game that can be improved and enhance the fun, the fairness, the addictiveness of the game. I've been in the video game business for 12 years and always had fun, but never ending job as a video game tester. It would be cool to design or produce games from an officer's point of view.